Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we'll be adding the birds to the sky. So we need a bird's photos or bird's picture. So this is the bird image which we are going to use. You can see how I have taken this image, this one, and I have extracted these birds and randomly placed over here, and I have created this. You can still see some spots over here, but don't worry, we'll fix that while placing this into our image, our landscape image. Let me close it off and take this image and let me drag it over, and let me press OK or enter, and now convert it to the smart object. It's already converted to smart object, so press Ctrl T and resize it, make it smaller. We want these birds to be smaller, and let's position them over here. Press enter, and now we can change the blend mode to multiply. Let's zoom it out so we can see still these problematic dots or spots over here. So we need to change the multiply to darken. Yes, darken has removed all these dots to an extent. You can experiment with different layer blend mode. I think color one is also working, but not. So let it be darken. So we need to remove these spots, which can easily be fixed by creating a layer mask, taking the brush tool, opacity to 100%, and make sure you have the default color black over here, and start painting over these spots, and these will not appear. You know how the layer mask works. And it's done. Press Ctrl 0 to fit it to the window, and you can see that now it looks more depthful. We'll be doing the final color grading. We'll remove these spots from here, so let's do it now. Create a new blank layer by pressing the space icon, and take the stamp tool by pressing S on your keyboard, and let's take the opacity to 50%. Here, and by pressing Alt or Option, you can sample the area, and you can start painting around here in order to remove these small weeds of these plants. And take the sample from here. You can lower down the opacity to mix it a little bit more naturally. Then take sample, lower down the opacity to 20% to mix it naturally. Okay, so we have removed it. Now the final color grading. For creating color grading or doing color grading, we can use this color balance tool. You can see this weighing instrument. You can click it. If it is not shown adjustment over here, you can go to Windows and you can select adjustments. If it is not there, you can also access it by clicking this icon, this black to white circle icon, and it will show all these adjustments over here. So go to the properties of this, and we have three options over here. You can see shadow, midtone and highlights. So we can color grade all these differently. So first we'll take the midtone and we'll take this towards the red, cyan color towards the red, and magenta, little bit will add magenta, and then let's add little bit blue, or maybe take it towards the yellow. I think towards blue it's looking good. Now take the shadows. In the shadow itself you can add little bit of red and magenta and add some yellow. This towards the blue. Now come to the highlight and let's add cyan or the red one, and let's take magenta towards the green or towards the magenta color, this lighter. Alright, actually there is no hard and fast rule. You can do it as per your own liking, and you can experiment with it. So it's all personal preference. It all depends on what kind of a look you want to give to the image. Alright, so it's done. You can add some contrast to this image by pressing this brightness and contrast adjustment, and if you want you can increase the brightness a little bit and increase the contrast so that we get more details of this image. Now let's do the final sharpening of this image. So in order to do that we need to create a merged copy of it or the stamped copy of it. You can do that by pressing Ctrl Alt Shift E or Command Option Shift E on your keyboard, and it will create, you can see it create a merged copy of all the layers below it or which are visible. So now go to the filter, other and high pass. Basically there are so many techniques, but I do prefer this high pass because it gives you more details and it's very easy to use. Make sure you have the lowest radius so that you can barely see some details on the edges, because if you'll take it way too much then it will show some halos effect which we don't want on the edges. So press OK, and now change the blend mode to linear light, and we have sharpened our image. You can see by turning it on and off. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but I can see it. And if you're not happy with it, you can apply this again by pressing Ctrl F. Ctrl F basically applies the last effect which you have applied, and Sorry, it's not working. Okay, let me go back by pressing Ctrl G. Filter, high pass, filter, okay, filter, other, high pass, increase it a little bit more, press OK, and layer blend mode to linear light, and here we got lots of sharpening. Let's press Ctrl 1 to zoom it out, and you can see that we have lots of detail. But if you don't want that much of detail, you can always adjust it. Adjust the opacity of this layer to your own liking, maybe around here, and press Ctrl G to fit it, and our final image is ready. And if you want, you can further adjust it, further color grade it as per your own liking. You can create one more layer, or you can this time you can take the selective color adjustment, and you can adjust the red color. It has these 4 options: cyans, magenta, yellow and black, so that you can selectively adjust each color. These colors we can adjust: red, yellow, green, cyan, blue, magentas, white, neutrals and blacks. And we have a lot more control over here on the colors in the image. You can even change this neutral color. Let's change the yellow a little bit. Increase yellow towards the minus side. Let's take it to the positive side and the black lighter around here. Alright, so our image is ready. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked today's episode, please don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.